You finally got the salary you've been dreaming about. The promotion came, the paycheck got bigger, and it felt like life was finally about to change. But just a few weeks later, you check your bank account, and somehow it already feels empty again. That excitement disappears almost as quickly as your money. So here's the question. If you're earning more than ever before, why do you still feel broke? The answer isn't your salary. It's something far less obvious. Most people believe one simple lie. If I just make more money, all my financial problems will disappear. It sounds logical, but reality works very differently. Some people with average salaries quietly build wealth, while others earning twice as much still live paycheck to paycheck. The difference isn't income, it's the system behind it. Every raise brings invisible upgrades. A better apartment, a newer phone, nicer restaurants, more subscriptions, and a better car. None of them seem expensive on their own. But together, these small upgrades create a lifestyle that grows just as fast as your income. More money comes in, and almost the same amount quietly goes back out. That's why a bigger paycheck doesn't always mean a bigger bank balance. If your expenses rise with your income, your financial position barely changes. And your brain makes this even harder. What once felt exciting quickly becomes normal. In just a few months, your new salary no longer feels new at all. The excitement fades, but your new lifestyle stays. What once felt like a reward slowly starts feeling like a basic necessity. You don't notice it happening because each purchase seems reasonable. A coffee here, a subscription there, an upgrade every few months, until they quietly become permanent. This is where most people get it wrong. They think income and wealth are the same thing, but they're completely different. Income is what you earn. Wealth is what you keep. A high salary doesn't automatically create wealth. Someone earning less but saving and investing consistently can become far richer than someone who spends everything they make. Every dollar you earn has only two jobs. It can improve your lifestyle today, or it can build your financial freedom tomorrow. The problem is that most people don't spend for themselves anymore. They spend to keep up with coworkers, friends, neighbors, and the endless comparisons on social media. Looking successful is surprisingly expensive. Fancy clothes, luxury gadgets, and bigger purchases can impress others, but they rarely build real wealth. Wealthy people often follow a different system. Instead of spending every raise, they automatically save and invest a portion before buying anything else. At first, those small investments don't look impressive, but over time, they begin to grow on their own, creating momentum that spending never can. Eventually, something powerful happens. Your investments begin generating income, and for the first time, your money starts working harder than you do. This is the real turning point. Instead of relying on every paycheck, you begin building assets that continue growing, even while you sleep. That's why financially successful people don't just focus on earning more. They focus on directing every new dollar toward a purpose before they spend it. The next time you get a raise, you'll face a simple choice. Will you upgrade your lifestyle, or will you upgrade your future? The smartest move is surprisingly simple. Invest first, then spend what's left. That one habit can completely change your financial future. Two people can earn exactly the same salary, yet end up living completely different lives. The difference isn't how much they earn, it's what they do with it. One person spends every raise chasing a better lifestyle. The other quietly uses each raise to buy more freedom. The choice looks small today, but the results become enormous over time. Think of investing like planting a seed. At first, it doesn't look impressive, But with enough time, that tiny seed can grow into something far bigger than you ever expected. Real wealth isn't about looking rich. It's about owning assets that continue growing long after you've earned the money to buy them. The goal isn't to make more money forever. The goal is to reach a point where you need less of your salary because your assets are doing the work. Time is the greatest advantage in wealth building. The earlier you start saving and investing, the more your money can grow without extra effort. Every smart financial decision is like pushing the first domino. It may seem small today, but it sets off a chain reaction that shapes your future. One path leads to bigger bills and constant financial pressure. The other leads to growing assets, passive income, and peace of mind. A higher salary can change your income, but only better financial habits can change your life. That's the difference most people never realize. Wealth isn't built in one big moment. It's built through thousands of small choices. Earning, saving, investing, and repeating the process year after year. Once you stop believing that salary alone creates wealth, everything changes. You stop chasing appearances and start building a future that actually lasts. The people who become financially free aren't always the highest earners. They're the ones who consistently keep more than they spend and let time multiply the difference. So if you still feel broke despite earning a good salary, don't ask how to earn more. Ask how to keep more. Because making more money changes your income, but keeping more money changes your life.